are connected to Sportsnet Central, presented by Sloan Toyota.
Hello and welcome to Sportsnet Central, presented by Sloan Toyota. I'm Kenneth Cooper. The hot stove officially starting to boil for the Phillies, and the Flyers have their new GM. More on new faces in town, but we begin with the Eagles on Monday Night Football, hosting their rivals from our nation's capital. Eagles took down Washington on Monday night last season, but could they replicate that success? Well, they got off to a great start for a change. Opening drive in the red zone, Carson Wentz, evading the pressure, escapes the pocket, looking for help, and he fires at the Golden Tate for his first touchdown in Eagles green. Eagles with the opening drive touchdown for the first time since Week 6 against the Giants. A 12-play drive taking up 7.5 minutes. Tate busting out the worm as the Eagles go up 7-0. Washington ball late in the first quarter. Colt McCoy, scrambling under pressure, rolls to his right, and ultimately loses his footing in his touchdown by Malcolm Jenkins. McCoy would suffer a fractured right fibula on the play, of course. McCoy was the Redskins' backup quarterback after Alex Smith lost the season to a similar injury. McCoy left the game and would not return. Second quarter, who takes over? Mark Sanchez. First appearance since 2016 with the Cowboys. And the Redskins' first play with Sanchez under center is a good one. The handoff to Adrian Peterson as he busted straight up the middle for a 90-yard touchdown scamper. Longest ever run against the Eagles. Also Peterson's longest career run. Eagles trail for the first time, down 10-7. Eagles strike again towards the end of the second, back in the red zone. And it's another ageless wonder shaking off his defenders. Darren Sproles in his first action since Week 1 getting the job done. 14-yard charge to pay dirt. Eagles back in front. They led 14-3 at the half. Third quarter, after stopping Washington on its first drive of the second half, Eagles on the move. Zach Ertz catches one in the breadbasket here for a first down. In this game, Ertz broke Brian Westbrook's single-season franchise record for receptions. He sits alone with 93 catches and counting. But no points at the end of that drive because Carson Wentz, picked off by Josh Norman as he tries to take one back to the crib, but to no avail. Wentz's first red zone interception since 2016, a tough night down by the goal line for the Eagles. They will need to work out some of those issues, but the Eagles defense was able to keep it down aside from a long run from Peterson. So still after 1-point game after 3 quarters, Eagles with another chance by the goal line. This time they make good. Wentz with a surgical strike to Jordan Matthews. Second touchdown pass of the game. After a couple of field goals, the Eagles go on to win 28-13. They've won 2 out of their 3 division games needed to get their season back on track. Now it's on to Dallas.
We went out there and played ball. I didn't think anyone was trying to give me the ball too much, or just kind of it worked the way it worked. We just made a few plays here and there. A lot of guys were available, and it just so happened statistically I had a decent game and everybody looked comfortable.
This kind of every opportunity with Golden is just an opportunity to just build that relationship, build that chemistry. And tonight he made some great plays. Made some great plays after the catch too, which is big. And it was good to finally get him in the end zone too.
Is that kind of like on to the process? The Sixers have the best home record in the NBA. They are now 13-1 at the Wells Fargo Center. That is the best home record for the Sixers through 14 games since 1966-67. They won the championship that year. And by the way, the Sixers are 8-2 since trading for Jimmy Butler. Second matchup of the season, Memphis won in overtime on November 10th, but the Sixers were short players because of the trade. First quarter, headband Ben Simmons with the backdoor alley-oop to Jimmy Butler. Sixers ahead early. Simmons very aggressive early as well, gets inside. 4 for 5 for 9 points in the first quarter for Simmons. Second quarter, Joel Embiid pounds the ball twice and follows through with a filthy jam. Simmons staying aggressive as well, backs it down. Lefty finger roll for the 7-point advantage. Then Simmons in transition with some wizardry, dropping dimes like he just broke his piggy bank, finding J.J. Redick for 3. Sixers led by 10 at the half. Grizzlies trying to get back into the game at the third period. Garrett Temple knocks down the step-back 3, cuts it to 8. The rookie, Jaren Jackson Jr., backing down Amir Johnson after receiving the pass, puts the Sixers up 6. They respond, though, just under 3 minutes to go. Redick off the screen drains the 3. J.J. Redick with a game high of 24 points. And good ball movement here. Furkan Korkmaz, elbow room, bang. The trade put the Sixers up 10 after 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, Memphis will not go away. Kyle Anderson, layup, and then one. The lead is down to 2. TJ McConnell and Ben Simmons also working together for the give and go, putting the Sixers up 5. Under 5 minutes to go, Redick gets free, but misses the layup. Put back jam by Simmons. That's what friends are for, right? 19 points, 12 rebounds for Simmons. Sixers up 11. Grizzlies, late run. Conley from deep, back to a 5-point game. But the Sixers have a closer, and his name is Jimmy Butler. Shot clock running down, turnaround, jumper, bang. That guy has ice in his veins. 21 points for Jimmy Buckets. Ladies and gentlemen, they are going streaking because the Sixers beat the Grizzlies 103-95. That's 4 straight wins. They have held their last 3 opponents to under 100 points. It's official, the Phillies have acquired Jean Segura from the Mariners, along with 2 pitchers in exchange for J.P. Crawford and Carlos Santana. All signs point to Segura being the Phil's everyday shortstop next season. 1 week after firing Ron Hextall, the Flyers have their new general manager. Yesterday, the team announced that Chuck Fletcher will take over as the franchise's 9th GM. Fletcher has spent 25 years in various front office roles, including 9 years as the general manager of the Minnesota Wild. That's all for Sportsnet Central presented by Sloan Toyota. I'm Kenneth Cooper. Have a great night.